Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we arrived on the Citadel. It has been so long. We listened to that gunnery chief give us a lecture on physics and why you shouldn't just be randomly shooting shit off into space. Now then, oh, hello. Hello, what was that? Ah!
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Yeah, Garrus is so disillusioned with everything.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
Okay.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
I mean, that is a good point. Making an assumption can be extremely dangerous. Yeah, well, thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
We have got a lot of guns. You stopped a guy with a biotic amp, or who didn't have a biotic amp, but like we have so many guns. How are we getting through?
Looks like they've tightened up security.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, I was for 2 whole years, but I got better.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my god, it's Savina!
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Okay, that's great, but like, Avina! Avina's back, that racist bitch! Oh, I love you, girl. Hey.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Yeah.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Okay, well, can you fix this? Can you fix this? I'm not dead. I'm back.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Thank you. That would be amazing. Also, I love that. Just send to the Treasury because spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. And Naomi's just looking at her bank account like, I had so many credits, and now I don't. This was the worst tax dodge ever. All of my money got nicked. And yeah, this does not seem legal. This doesn't seem legal. Would Naomi really give a shit? Naomi does illegal stuff all the time. Doing the legal route would be extremely inconvenient. I guess it's the fact that this guy is apparently the captain of CSEC and he's just offering to do this. The name Captain Bailey doesn't ring any bells. I can't remember this guy from Mass Effect 1. I think the highest ranking member of CSEC we spent any time with was the guy who was looking after Jenna. And again, that guy was extremely by the book, but then again, he was Taurian. They're all by the book to some extent. I think it would, you know, make her raise an eyebrow, like, hold up, you're apparently the captain of CSEC, and you're offering to do this for me. Why?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
I mean, fuck it. Like, hey, Naomi does not want to wait in a queue for ages. She does not want to have to go to speak with the Treasury. Fuck it, press that button.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
Is that a Canadian accent I'm picking up? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to any Canadians out here. I can never identify a Canadian accent because if it's someone from the French-speaking part of Canada, I assume they're European, and if they're from the non-French-speaking part of Canada, I assume they're American, because Canadian accents and American accents sound extremely similar to me. It's just this guy is like, though. Like, the though is, it's pronounced in such an odd way. I'm like, is that a Canadian accent? Is this guy Canadian, or am I just hearing things? I just saw that. Oh god, oh, Naomi is feeling this. Fuck the Council, they were useless. That would be her instinct. Like, oh, you should head up to the Presidium. The Council would like to know you exist. Oh, fuck the Council. Like, that'd be her first instinct.
They didn't make much effort to confirm my death. I'll make about as much effort to tell them I'm alive.
Fair enough. But if you have any friends in the Presidium Tower, they might want to know you're all right. I heard you and Counselor Anderson used to be pretty tight. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Oh, Anderson, Space Dad. Yeah, let's just go through. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to get to the Council. It's fine. Yeah, let's just go through.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
No, CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Okay.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tayseri ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Oof. And yeah, we kind of walked in on something. Are you abusing your suspects?
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs. organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
Yeah, I don't think that Naomi would be asking, how do I get to the Council? She's just like, oh, fuck them. I'll get to them when I get to them. I'll figure it out.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Okie doke. Okie doke. And hello, what is through here? Interrogation room access tonight. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think I want to go in there. Then let's see. Hello.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
Yeah, let's go through.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
Oh, how charmingly fascist. Okay. I can't see Naomi saying that. I like that line, but I can't see Naomi saying that.
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
The fact that you're giving me... How do I put it? Rather than just saying crime has decreased by however much percent, instead you're going on to specific crimes. Oh, violent crime has decreased by 23%. Okay, but what about non-violent crime? What about the pickpockets or scams or, any kind of crime where there isn't, someone bleeding on the floor afterwards? Like, has that decreased, stayed the same, or increased? Like, the fact that you're going into specific crimes rather than just telling me the general crime rate, that is strange. Okay, we don't need to know, we'll figure it out.
Looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
Memetic engineering. Council blames Geth. Lies to cover up Reapers. Keeps public from panicking.
Here's the thing, on one hand, I can understand the idea of we need to keep the public from panicking. We can't let them know about the big fuck-off robot overlords. We're gonna deal with that in secret, but they're not dealing with it in secret. The Council are useless. God damn!
What stores are available on this level?
Only one store exists on this level. Citadel Souvenirs offers licensed mementos of your visit. Their line of Starship models is well regarded.
Aha! More places to buy Starship models. You know what? I'm just gonna take a minute to talk about what I said just there. Like, the Council are useless, da-da-da-da-da. It seems to me that there has been some confusion over my opinions and Naomi's opinions. It's like oh god, this would be episode 20, I believe it was. I said a couple of things throughout the episode, and in the comments, I'm not gonna name who they were, they'll be able to tell who they are, they left 3 comments, one basically saying like, oh, anytime someone says anything positive about Cerberus, you need an anime vein drop because you're so annoyed by Cerberus, something like that. Then the other one was, oh, you think the Normandy is crappy and inferior, but now it's got increased weapons and armor because of you. that ironic? And then the third one was, I made a very sarcastic joke in the episode, you know, when Chakwas was saying, like, oh, Joker brings me stability, and I was saying, oh, so you could say that Joker is responsible for Chakwas joining a terrorism group. God damn it, Joker. Like, I was being sarcastic, but they clearly did not pick up on the sarcasm and were just like, oh, don't blame Joker for Chakwas joining Cerberus. She's a grown woman. Like, it is rather clear to me that there is some confusion between my thoughts and Naomi's thoughts, because I don't believe I've ever said that I hate Cerberus or that I think the SR2 is crappy and inferior. Naomi thinks that the SR2 is crappy and inferior. I've never said that I think it's crappy and inferior. So just for context, I'm gonna go over my thoughts on Joker, the SR2, and Cerberus. I quite like the SR2. Don't get me wrong, the original Normandy was lovely, but it never really felt... It didn't feel alive to me. Like, there were so many areas that were missing. It's like, well, where we've got all of these crew members, where are they sleeping? Is there no restroom on board the Normandy? Like, what's going on with that? Where are they all eating? Whereas with the SR2, it's so detailed. It's so detailed. You have those restrooms. You have a life support area. There's the crew barracks. Naomi has an actual designated space. She technically had one on the first Normandy, but it was never really pointed out that this is Naomi's area. We saw that Captain Anderson was in there at the very beginning of the game, and then it was never really brought up again, but presumably that was Naomi's quarters, but it was never really referenced as Naomi's quarters, so it didn't really feel like hers. And you can wander around engineering. Yes, we've lost the garage, but you can see it through a window, so it's like it's still there. Like, I love how detailed the SR2 is. What are my thoughts on Joker? Meh? Like, he's a side NPC that doesn't really have much to do with the story. He exists. Shrug. Like, that's my thoughts on Joker. I think the fact that he was boasting that he joined a terrorist group because they let him fly a ship, I'm like, well, that's dumb as fuck. He's rather funny. I like his voice actor. That's the thing. I'm just like, he exists within the game. Meh. My thoughts on Cerberus, well, they're a terrorist group, so fuck them. Like, that's it. I'm not... I think here's the issue. During dialogue, you know, like what I just did, like, oh, the council are useless, da-da-da-da-da. I'm channeling Naomi. This is what is going on in Naomi's head. You know, she's like, oh my god, for fuck's sake, they're useless. God damn. Like, that's what she's thinking. When Garrus said, like, oh, I wish we joined up with Cerberus before, and I was like, we're not with Cerberus. We're not with Cerberus. Fuck them. Da-da-da-da. Like, I was saying that because I was channeling Naomi. If I was channeling me, oh, I wish we joined up with Cerberus before. Well, I'm glad you're happy, but we haven't really joined up with them. Like, to be very blunt, why would I hate them? They're a fictional group in a video game. Why would I waste my time hating a group that doesn't exist? That seems very, very silly to me. I'm happy to hate characters. I did not like Ashley. I really did not like Ashley. It's very easy to hate a character. It's weird to hate an organization, though. I'm like, that's going a bit too far for me. That's going a bit too far. I will say I do genuinely hate the council because there are only 3 of them. If the council was like 50 plus people and we didn't know most of them, I'd be like, no, I can't be arsed hating them. That's too much. But if it's just 3 of them, oh, fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. They're arseholes. But, yeah, it's... As I said in the first episode of this Let's Play, this is a roleplay heavy series. And most of the time, Naomi's opinions and my opinions are going to differ. Just because Naomi thinks that the SR2 is crappy and inferior, that doesn't mean I think that it's crappy and inferior. Just because Naomi wants to murder every single member of Cerberus and she's spitting feathers constantly, she's in a constant state of anger, that doesn't mean I'm in a constant state of anger, if you know what I mean. That They're two very different things, my opinions and Naomi's opinions. I hope I've cleared that up. Like, if you're curious at any point, like, Callista, what do you think about this group? I'll happily answer. But if you're assuming that my opinions and Naomi's opinions are one and the same, you are rather mistaken.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I do think that Avina is racist, though, guys. Fuck you, Avina. Is there a map here? Oh, thank Jesus there is a map. There is an actual map, so that's the rapid transit. Let's see. I will admit these maps they don't work well. Okay, so this is where we came from. Okay, there's a lounge. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's head down and see those souvenirs. Why not?
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased. The Hanar maintain that the lost colonies are the Protheans' wrath, after human explorers defiled a Prothean data beacon 2 years ago on Eden Prime.
Okay, firstly, Emily Wong has her own news show. That's really cool. But also, god damn it, Hannah. God damn it. Hey, you're right. But just... We didn't defile shit. If anything, that Prothean beacon defiled us. We were not having anything to do with that, and then it picked up Kaiden against his will, and then Naomi had to save him. Like, we did not defile the beacon. The beacon defiled us.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's festive, and you like ships.
I'm an engineer, honey. I look at ships all day.
Aww, that's cute.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
What? Accuse her of classes? What? No! Tell me about your wares.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
Yeah, I like this. I much prefer this. It's good that we don't have to listen to, the whole rigmarole again every time we want to buy something.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
I'm not paying full price for this shit. Want an endorsement? Will it give me a discount?
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
Oh my god, it's a space hamster! For cheap! This small furry rodent looks up with you. What seems... I'm just like, it's a hamster. It's the hamster. The SR1! Naomi's losing her shit! Okay, no, I'm calm. It's fine. I'm not having a moment because there's a hamster on screen. I love hamsters. The small furry rodent looks up at you with what seems like a knowing smile. I believe... Space hamster. This is a reference to, to Baldur's Gate. I've never played Baldur's Gate. That will be coming to the channel at some point, but I've never played Baldur's Gate. However, I am aware of some of the references, and I'm aware of how do you pronounce his name? Is it Minsk? Minsk and Boo, who's a oh god, what is it? Oh, he's got an actual title. I think it's that he's a miniature giant space hamster, something along those lines. Like I'm aware of that. I think this is a Baldur's Gate reference. Of course we're gonna buy the hamster. We need it. Yes, I want a hamster. And we can get a fish. You are mine now. And Naomi's gonna hug this in bed at night. Yes. And the Destiny Ascension. You can just go on the display, it's fine. I don't care about you. Thank you. Way. Excellent. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so we're heading over this way. So we have another store, then we've got a lounge down that way. Okie doke. Okie doke. Anyone got any gossip? I live for the gossip. Apex Omni Tools. I'm just... Okay, yeah, so it's... Aha, I get it.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Okay, that's cool. Well, isn't this fancy?
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Those pricks. God damn. Any gossip?
So what do you think? Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you can hit anything.
I like pistols. Naomi is a hoe for pistols. Do you have any pistols?
What can I do for you?
Would you like an endorsement? 1 second.
I thought weapons were restricted on the Citadel now.
Carrying them around is. Selling them isn't. We store them in off-site containers and deliver them to your ship. People who have permission to carry, like CSEC, can walk out with them.
Okay.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Rodham believes in salesmanship, the personal touch. Some say we're old-fashioned. We recognize that adventure traveling is a niche. A small, tight-knit community.
Okay.
I'd like to buy something.
Try our electronic catalog interface. That kiosk over there.
I like that, but clearly Naomi's having trouble. She's like, no, I want to purchase from a person, not from a machine.
Tell me about your services.
We sell quality hunting supplies, which you'll need when you purchase one of our adventure travel packages. Imagine it, human. The break of day. You and your team have been stalking a Shatha for 5 days. In that time, it's killed 4 men. You see it? Line it up. Take the shot. Blam! It's down. You're the hero. That's what we offer. Not a vacation, but an experience.
Oh, that sounds cool. Admittedly, Naomi has done a lot more than that. She's killed so many Thresher Moors, all whilst belting out Phil Collins like that. If that isn't heroic, then I don't know what is. I would like discount. Would like discount, please.
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
No other gun shop does, but the Citadel, like, kiosk downstairs does. Oops. Hopefully you won't notice. Hopefully you won't notice. Ooh, hello. Pistol damage? I love pistols. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Okay. So there was something like this on Omega. So I'm guessing this isn't like actual armor. It's not a unique armor set, but it clips onto other sets. In which case we need that. We need more ammo. No, that looks... No, thank you. Oh, shit! That looks really cool as well. Bugger. We have the visor that increases headshot damage. Which I'm good with that. I like pistols. I really like pistols. This is actually really handy. I always kind of default to my pistol, so you know what? That is a good investment.
What's this?
We're so poor. Ah! I need more money. I need more money, and I need it now. Oh, that makes me sad. Either way, I'm just about out of time for this episode. Let's read some more codex entries. Again, anything? No, nothing here. Okay. Now then, let's see. Okay, Turian's military doctrine. Although they lack the brutality of the Krogan, the skill of the Asari, and the virtuosity of the humans, the Turian military has formidable discipline. Officers and NCOs are lifers with years of field experience. Enlisted personnel are thoroughly trained and stay calm under fire. Turian units don't break. Even if their entry line collapses, they fall back in order, setting ambushes as they go. A popular saying holds, you will only see a Turian's back once he's dead. Boot camp begins on the 15th birthday. Soldiers receive a year of training before being assigned to a field unit. Officers train for even longer. Most serve until the age of 30, at which point they become part of the reserves. Even if they suffer injuries preventing frontline service, most do support work behind the lines. Biotics are uncommon. While admired for their exacting skills, Biotics' motives are not always fully trusted by the common soldier. The Turians prefer to assign their biotics to specialist teams called cabals. Command and control is decentralized and flexible. Individual squads can call for artillery and air support. They make extensive use of combat drones for light duties and practice combined arms. Infantry operates with armor, supported by overhead gunships. Strategically, they are methodical and patient and dislike risky operations. Tradition is important. Each legion has a full-time staff of historians who chronicle its battle honors in detail. The oldest have records dating back to the Turian Iron Age. If a legion is destroyed in battle, it is reconstituted. Oh my god, what is this? Reconstituted! There we go! I'm so sorry. I'm having one of those days. It is reconstituted rather than replaced. The Turians recruit auxiliary units from conquered or absorbed minor races. Auxiliaries are generally light infantry or armored cavalry units that screen and support the main Turian formations. At the conclusion of their service in the auxiliaries, recruits are granted Turian citizenship. Religion. Although Turians have a strict moral code, their belief in individual responsibility means that the concepts of good and evil are simply the individual's choice between egotism and altruism in any given decision. They have no concept of good deities that encourage noble behavior or evil ones that tempt individuals to misdeeds. Turians believe that groups and areas have spirits that transcend the individual. For example, a military unit would be considered to have a literal spirit that embodies the honor and courage it has displayed. A city's spirit reflects the accomplishments and industry of its residents. An ancient tree spirit reflects the beauty and tranquility of the area it grows within. These spirits are neither good nor evil, nor are they appealed to for intercession, there we go. Turians do not believe spirits can affect the world, but spirits can inspire the living. Prayers and rituals allow an individual to converse with the spirit for guidance or inspiration. For example, a Turian who finds his loyalty tested may appeal to the spirit of his unit, hoping to reconnect with the pride and honor of the group. A Turian who wishes to create a work of art may attempt to connect with the spirit of a beautiful location. Turians enjoy absolute freedom of religion and can practice whatever appeals to them so long as it does not impede anyone's ability to perform their duties. There are many practitioners of the Asari Ciarist philosophy. Since opening dialogue with the human system oh my god, I'm taking a sip. I'm overheating, that's getting to me. 1 second. Oh my god, that's better. We'll try this paragraph again. Turians enjoy absolute freedom of religion and can practice whatever appeals to them so long as it does not impede anyone's ability to perform their duties. There are many practitioners of the Asari Ciarist philosophy. Since opening dialogue with the Human Systems Alliance, some Turians have embraced Confucianism and Zen Buddhism. And Turians, the Unification War. At about the time the Solarians and Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palaven. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, the colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term barefaced refers to one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. Excellent. Lovely, and I am going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, again, more exploration, more shopping, more discounts. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.